Now, in my little practice run on this guy, he was able to get off all of his little abilities. First of all, let's go on skills really quick. And that's a cool thing, because normally whenever I fight this guy, he just goes down without a problem, because I'm extra over-leveled. I need to fix Wiseman there. Alright. Wiseman's probably going to be my healer, but for a little while, since I have my regen on, I'm just going to have him, be an assistant nuker. Devil's Glare. See? And now what that does is gives a debuff to everyone. So, first aid. Luckily, you can take those things off with antidotes for some reason. I didn't know that. And you'll want to take those off, I'll tell you right now. There's a reason why he's called the Prophet. It's funny that we're regenerating the whole time. Alright, Wiseman, you're on first aid duty now. Heal, thank you. Why am I not doing skills? Unlike Enos, you can actually stop him from going places by using a skill, it seems. Enos, it seemed like you couldn't do that with. Whoa, hello. Where'd he go? Oh yeah, forget that this is auto-lock. I always forget to mention that these battles are focused on the phase. A couple of them are different, but not very many. Oh, that was nice. They waited for my skill to finish. No! Oh, come on! I think it would have been more appropriate if Data Drain looked a little differently depending on what was using it. Come back here. Ugh. Yep, now I'm healed again. No, you don't. Oh, he's already registered as gone. Aha! Gotcha. Alright, he's got 4 of those special attacks. Apparently he's just going to use the same one. Apparently he's only going to use that one, though. And unfortunately, in the video section of the game's desktop, it does not show up there. You don't get those for some reason. At least not in my experience. You don't get to see those ever again. Or these ever again. Or at least the prophecy. Which is really, really lame. How about healing us? Come on! Not what I meant to do. Start putting these back on. What do we got this time? Another data drain. Come on! At least it's not me this time. Alright, come on. I want another prophecy. Those are really cool to listen to. Or paralyze her, I don't really care. It seems to interspace using a prophecy and a normal debuff. Why am I not doing things? There we go, there's another one. It's just such an epic voice. I haven't gotten that up there yet. Now, I will say one thing. He has a fire version. Now, I have no idea if we're going to be able to see it. But that one... Oh, yeah, I got everybody. That one, it seems like everybody's a little bit weaker against the fire one than any of the others, so... be sure to get your fire element up when that happens.
Hold on.
Of course, you see how we barely survived these anyway. Aw, Protect Break. You know, it's good that's Protect Break, but I wanted to listen to more of its prophecies. Maybe I'll see if I can record like all of them or something and show them up within a bonus episode or something, because I really like those. They're just cool. Yay, we have segment number 2. I thought we had 3, already had second segment of Aura. Yeah, now he uses high-level magic like Magus did. Use your strongest text to take it down. But you see how he tried to move there and he stopped. I'm going to change the Raikan Maru because that's actually a lot stronger. Also, I have a level 3 here. Don't you wish you could just spin around and portal across the area like Enos could? Whee! Yeah, this is gonna be well. Whoa! You kind of can do that. Well, that works. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit boring because I'm just gonna spam this skill. Stop. Is he gonna use another ability? Oh, he healed himself, that bastard! Why are we not using skills, Black Rose?
You right on.
Wiseman, go back to first aid. Oh, what the hell? Well, that's great. I'm not in range. One step, jeez. I was gonna say you better heal. Oh, come on, die already. Oh, Black Rose got the last hit. Cool. You know, I just realized this is the first phase that ever spoke.
Like a frenzied horse that is driven, an unseen wind of plague shrieks across the border. Pandemonium, wailing, and the stench of carnage fills the air. There's no place to run, no hope of escape. Those who are mourned will never return. The hands of time cannot be turned back.
Oh man, what was that? What does it mean?
Sorry, I don't have a clue. But I think this is bad.
No shit. But now I believe you agree with me that that is the most epic voice you'll ever hear. Oh gosh. That prophecy always makes me feel jittery.
Nothing changed, right?
No, it doesn't seem like anything happened in the game.
So, did we pull it off?
Now, if you remember, Helbo's trying to jam the effects that the wave member, I guess you could say, Fidchell, would have had once we killed it.
I hope so.
That's what she was referring to. Now, I find really funny is Wiseman is the one that set up this entire plan, and he had nothing to say through the entirety of it. I know it's just because he's a non-player character, or not scripted for it, but whatever. Let's head back to the desktop. Check out a couple things. We've got mail and news. I'm going to check the news. There's a big reason to check the news. Phone lines are down. Shutdown results in loss. System malfunction. Does this sound something somewhat relevant? In a large area of... I'm not even going to try. Something County, phone service was down for approximately 20 minutes yesterday. The cause is still under investigation, but the trouble coinciding with the start of online ticket sales of the popular band Me and Her. It has been suggested the malfunction may have been due to phone lines exceeding their capacity. Now, something that doesn't make sense here is that this actually is the next day from what we just did. We defeated Enos yesterday. Not Enos, sorry, Fidchell yesterday. This is what happened. This is the reports of what happened though. The game doesn't do that very well. I guess if you saved and quit, it would be a lot better, and I should have done that to make this a little bit more sensible. But whatever the case, we're reading some more. Heavy traffic on the online Tokyo Stock Exchange caused all transactions to shut down for 38 minutes yesterday. Losses from this downtime are expected to reach $300 million. Investors are investigating the incident and cannot rule out future outages at this time. Due to a system malfunction on the Shun Railway, a stop signal was displayed during rush hour. 80,000 commuters were affected during the 2 hours it took to correct the problem. The cause is under investigation.
Unseen wind of plague shrieks across the border. This is what it meant. The virus refused to remain in the world and began flooding our territory, the real world.
Exactly. And this one's really creepy. Can future phenomena be predicted? Yesterday, a professor from Osaka Industrial Machinery University, wow, that's a mouthful, presented a new development in predicting future phenomena at the International Physics Forum. Noboru Uchiyamada, wow, I almost got that right on the first try, age 57, unveiled his theory, a revolutionary quantum physics concept which is already generating great excitement in the scientific community. Details are preliminary, but if his theory proves true, it is believed his work could be used to predict future disasters. Some researchers were skeptical of the professor's claims, stating that such predictions were just pipe dreams. Who knows? But yes, as Kite just stated, the prediction did come true. What happened was a huge mass of data from the world transferred over the world network, or over the Japanese network, causing all these problems. Like the phone lines being overburdened. That's a ton of data being shoved through it. I think it's trying to run away. I think Morgana is trying to get a backup plan, some way to move away from the world a little bit to preserve her life. Remember, Morgana wants to survive. Doesn't give much care about what happens to wherever it is or what it's supposed to do. Now that's all I'm going to do for today. We've had quite enough time to split the episode, that's for sure. And I've talked your ear off a little bit. One more thing I want to mention, though, is the last line of Fidchell's prophecy. Those who are mourned will never return, and the hands of time cannot be turned back. This, I believe, is a prophecy talking about the coma victims. Whether this becomes true or not, whether we can defy its prophecy or not, we'll have to see. But that's all we're going to be doing for today. So I will leave you with your own thoughts and this episode. And I will see you guys next time. Later.